Now, in continuation, still on example 2, we basically want to revolve this triangle through this path. Do that quickly. Click this triangle, revolve it across this path. Okay, if I do that, I have something like this. I can subtract again this and this. So if you look at it, you have. So we've successfully drawn the head of the boat. Then we can go ahead. Now we want to extrude that. Certain direction, okay, certain distance, depth downward, right? So I'm using an arbitrary length. Let's say we go for 300. Okay, so there we go. Okay, we have it like this. Okay, now I want to introduce my threads. To introduce my threads, I want to have a spline. So I want to draw an helix. Specify center, first point, specify radius, that, specify the top radius. Always look at the command whenever you're working. Specify the height. This is my height. I can double click on this to increase the number of turns. Let's say I have the number of turns at 20, and that's my number of turns, 20. Okay, good. You can increase that to 30 based on the geometry in question. Then I can have something like this. Okay, now I would want to sweep this through this part. Okay, so I quickly swept that through that helix geometry. And if you look at this realistic view, you have something like this, but we're not yet done because we're still going to subtract. So subtracting this and this gives you what you want to have, which is your threaded bolts. Okay, good. Of course, you could do that in a more. So you can sweep different geometries. You can sweep a rectangle, a triangle through the helix to give you different threads, and play around with all that. Again, you could introduce your viewports, and if you want to have 4 equal viewports, you want here to be the southwest, you want here to be the top view, you want here to be your, let's say, your left, it's going to be the same thing, and here you want not east, but you want perspective here. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's go straight to the third and final example. Let's open a new tab for that. Third and final example. Again, I switch off my grid. Third and final example, I just want to show you how to quickly draw gears, simple gears. We're going to be drawing not to scale, not to dimension. So just to give you an idea of what's expected of you. Again, I'm on top view. So I want to draw a certain circle. And I want to draw from the center. Let me locate the center of this circle. So I have that circle. I would want to trim this. So I want to trim this. I want to create an array, polar array of this object. Center point. I missed that center point. Okay, let's go back and locate center point. Okay, so I want to create the polar array of this point of this object. The center point of the polar array is this. I want to change the number of items. Let's say I want to have that as 30. So I have 30 different items. Maybe 30 is too much. Let's say we have this. Do that again. And items, let's just say we have 20. Okay, so we have 20. Then again, let's go to our trim. Okay. Okay, so we have this. Again, we want to draw. Just want to draw two other circles in here. Okay, so quickly, I want to perform a press pull operation. Press pull operation on, let's say I perform a press pull operation on this object. Press pull height. Let's say I give it a height of 200. If I look if I look if I look at it, if I look at the object, started as symmetric, I have that. I can have if you look at that realistically, you have a simple gear geometry. Which again you can place in different views. And basically that's the end of